Hey Soul fam, Amelia Adair here. I hope you are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good, and you know I got a great topic for you always. For those that are new to the channel, welcome. We welcome you. On this channel, we heal, we elevate, we grow, and we work on being better versions of ourselves than we was yesterday. And we're gonna get into some things, Soul fam. It's heating up. It's heating up. And we're gonna speak on living and that 20%. We're gonna get, y'all know we get to it so fast. No cutting corners, no shortcuts. See, all the time so fast we try to get where we try to go, and then we looking for the shortcut. Not in this world. All right, so fam. So we're gonna talk about it because when the Most High put this on my spirit, I was sitting there. I was like, come on. I was like, get into it, get into it. So fam, we have to stop living on 20%, right? So let's talk about what is at 20%, because some of us will just think our energy is at 20%. There's more to you than that, okay? And so when we talk about living at 20%, soul fam, when we come here, right? You ever see children? Oh, I know you see children, but you ever notice that children are just so vibrant and always just doing whatever, right? Most time kids are at 100%. Their heart hasn't been broken. Their mind hasn't been manipulated. You know, they haven't gone out and lived that much of life, right? They haven't really got knocked down. Maybe in the house they may have tripped, but you know, if you're an adult, you've been through some things. And most of the time, they living at that 100%. Now, when we talk about ourselves, because we're not kids and we can't go back into town, okay? We can't change the past. We can't change what has happened to us. And most of the time, we couldn't even prevent it if we wanted to, right? And so when we're moving forward, right, because on this channel, so far, we're moving forward. We're not getting upset. We're not playing the blame game. We don't have no enemies. Check out that video, The Truth About Enemies, if you haven't already, all right? We don't have no enemies, and we're not going to sit around and be a victim, even if we are, okay? We're going to move on in a more higher level, more elevated level, a more true self, all right? So, fam, so when you think about 20%, let me walk on this. I know the ground be gritting in my videos, but when you're living at 20, when you're operating at 20%, so fam, and some of us is less than 20%. Let me just say, some of us are less than 20%, and we're just operating and reacting, and we're not taking that time to restore ourselves, right? We get our heart broken, and some of us got our heart broken in 5th grade because we were picked on, and we found excuses for it. But we never healed up that wound that's inside of our heart. So we still kind of upset that light-skinned, short guys, I don't know, light-skinned, tall guys didn't pick us in 5th grade. And so we're walking around with that wound on our heart, and we're just grown, and we haven't healed. We haven't really understood, one, that was a child. So who knows what that child could have put on you? But you have to heal up that heart and heal up your mind to understand that everyone isn't like that. Now that's just one example, because some of us really been through some harsh experiences, right? Like maybe family has neglected us and made us feel like we're not wanted. A lot of us don't feel wanted and don't feel loved. And so we're operating thinking that no one will ever love us, or no one can. And you have to heal up and not be operating from a broken heart, and restore your heart, restore your emotions, restore your mind. Some of us, we grew up with broken mindsets, right? We don't know our value. So we are accepting less and staying at jobs that don't even pay us what we deserve. For one, listen, soul fam, if you really want to know your value, in case you don't know, I'm gonna put you on game real quick. Listen, soul fam, there are billions and billions of vehicles, right? Different brands, different this, different types, different. And no matter how many different vehicles you see out here in these streets, a car is still expensive to buy. Right? I be looking, when you sit in traffic, even if you sit in traffic while you're watching this video, take a look around. You'll be like, wow, everyone is paying at least, let's say minimum $500 a month for that vehicle. Insurance, gas, car note. Unless you get a paid off car that's old, that's real old, and even then it got so many broken pieces in it, so it's not worth as much. So when you restore yourself, and you do what it is that you need to do to operate at your best self, how much you think you're worth? And that car needs you to operate it. Come on, soul fam. Some of us, we really, I'm gonna walk on this path right here. We really are believing the lies that people have told us. And when you believe the lies that people are telling you, and you're trying to grow in this world and operate in this world, you're reaching for unrealistic, you're achieving your goals unrealistically, because one, you don't even know your value. You're not even working on restoring what it is within you that needs to be restored. When someone constantly tells you in your mind that you are not enough, that you are not beautiful, that you are not worthy, and you operate from that, you are gonna always accept less, because you're believing that you are less. And you're not doing the work to educate yourself. You're not investing in your mind. Some of us, we think school, we scared to go back to school. We intimidated about school. Don't let it intimidate you, soul fam. Get that education that you need in whatever field. If you ever, whatever it is that you want to do, even if you're a master at it, go learn it as many ways as you can learn it. And elevate your mind, because it's gonna really help put you into that mental space. And then you're in your mental space, you're gonna start to elevate and be worth even more. There go to be. I'm not gonna run, because I know I'm not supposed to run, and I think they be trying to come at my flower. I think they think it's real. Anywho, or maybe they see my light. Anyway, so fam, now when you think about your heart, you think about your emotions, you think about, see, oftentimes people be like, don't believe your heart, don't believe your heart, and things like that. You have to respect and listen to your body, soul fam. And when your heart has been broken by 4 or 5 different people in your lifetime, and you haven't restored that space, you're operating at less heart space, so you're not going to be able to really have time to deal with anyone new, because you haven't dealt with the ones that you came across. And then you'll be in a bitter space thinking love will never find you, or you will never find love again, and things like that. Listen, soul fam, you have to make room and start operating at a higher level in your heart. Some of us, we at 20%. So if your phone is on 20%, right? And let's go this way. If your phone is on 20% and you got to get through the whole day, right? You left your charger at home, right? Are you going to be able to use your phone the way you want to use it at 20%? No. You're going to be always sitting around looking for a outlet to plug yourself into to get a little bit more juice. Get a little bit more juice. See, off the time, so fam, we operating at 20% in our life. That we always looking for a little bit of juice. A little bit of juice from this person. A little bit of juice from that person. A little bit of juice from here. A little bit of juice from here. And we only getting little day by day. Little day by day. And then by the time we... Excuse me, so fam. By the time we get to where we got to go, we drained out. We are drained out. We are tired. We are frustrated. What does tired look like? You're frustrated. You're upset. You just shut down. You think everyone is against you. You think you'll never have love. You start having negative mindset. Everything is just negative. Everything is just negative because at 20% you low. You can have high energy. You could take a little bit of coffee, right? But you're going to be at a high low. Come on. Because you're not restoring. And when you don't restore, what happens, so fam? When you don't restore and you try to keep charging your phone, it don't even go past 20%. Some of us, we can't even get past 20% because our batteries are drained out. Our bodies are drained out. Come on, soul fam. I know you all had that phone that has been burned out and you try to charge it. You done bought new chargers and everything, and that phone don't go past 20%. And what happens? It start overheating. Need I say more? Some of us, we need to heal. How are you healing? You need to isolate yourself away from those that drain you out. We have taken responsibility for things that we don't have to take responsibility for. If you got yourself in there, get yourself out. If I've helped you get out, let me walk a little bit. I don't woke up the neighborhood. Come on. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend to tell a friend. And share this video, soul fam. Share this video with a friend. I need to hear it a little. Sometimes we gotta hear it differently. There's times with me too. I'll be hearing something, but she said it different. It hit home when she said it. So sometimes we gotta hear it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Watch this video 3, 4 times. Get it in your spirit. Don't forget it, because we'll hear one video. There we go. We got a little bit of juice, and then we go on about the day, and we don't make the shifts that we need to make. And oftentimes what I see when I'm walking around, I see people that after a while, you just give up. After a while, that phone that only charged to 20%, it stopped cutting on. It don't even work. It don't even do the job it was sent here to do. Talking about you. And we trying to start new businesses, we trying to start new brands, we trying to start new relationships. All that takes time and energy. All of that takes time and energy. And we need to be some good time and some good energy. Because if you run into somebody who's been doing the work and been healing, they're gonna notice that you're off key. And you missing out on blessings. Definitely with guys. Sometimes you'll see guys that are, a lot older, still looking for someone to run into, and you don't run into them, and women too. You're not restoring yourself correctly. You're not restoring yourself correctly. And then what I see is people start trying to date with their wallet. They want to talk about all the things that they have done, all the things that they do. Okay, all of that, all those things are great. But who are you as a person? How are you treating other people? What are you doing for the community? Because so fam, trust me, there's community work that needs to be done everywhere. So it don't matter where you at. And now you could just be online and go into many different communities. When you go and you start putting yourself in those positions, you work on yourself more. It gives you more and more purpose. That purpose just grew a little bit bigger. But before you do any of that, don't go around messing up soil, good soil. Go fix yourself. Fix that environment within yourself. Some of us be going to new environments, and I said this in one of the other videos, change that environment within yourself. Are you happy with yourself? Can you sit at home? This is how you can really test it, so fam. Can you sit at home for 3 days straight with no distractions and have yourself a good time and without any substances? Because we could all invite some substances, we could all invite some substances in our life and have a party. But can you have a party without that? Can you be in your own state of mind and be with yourself? Or are you just bored? Why are you so bored with yourself? You have to get to know yourself a little bit more. See what comes up. Sometimes we'll get a negative thought and we start running. We start running from that negative thought. No, what's that thought? Hold on, come here. What you whispering about? Let me hear that thought. Let me hear it. What happened? And journal about it, so fam. We can't be embarrassed about our past. Sometimes I be sitting down, I be chilling. I just be chilling, macking, minding my business. And then, something to come up. And you want to be at the place where you could just kind of cackle about it. Like, okay, yeah, I did that. Yeah. I made a poor choice. When you are when you are on your journey and making decisions and meeting people and things like that, and getting into things because you were probably just bored, there's going to be some things that you didn't like, that you're not proud about, that you're not going to publish. It's okay. You're not the only one. Hello. You're not. Like, laugh about it already. Sometimes yourself, your higher self want to laugh about some things with you and show you I was there. I wasn't saying nothing, but I was there. I was watching. We can't be so hard on ourselves and upset with ourselves. Listen, no regrets, soul fam. If you did it, you did it. Will you do it today? Is the question that you gotta ask yourself. Well, I did that then. Will I do that today? Probably not. Curiosity killed the cat. It's something you just check off on your list. Alright. Another thing, so fam. As you're growing and elevating, be mindful, so fam, that we're all here for some reasons. Okay? We all here for some reasons. And when we leave, however you say that, but when you do go, right? Because we're not here forever. Almost forgot what I was going to say. But I wanted to see where I was walking. But when you leave, so fam, make sure you completed the job. Okay? Get rid of your vices. That's the hardest challenge that most of us deal with. And we deal with other people that get rid of them vices. Nothing lasts forever. Okay? Have fun with something, but know when it's time to let it go. Whatever that is for you. Write them down. You can write them down and nobody got to know but you and you. Write them down. Like, all right, what are my vices? What did I let go? Because that next chapter that's for you, you're not going to get the keys if you got, if you got too many unwanted guests with you. You don't need them unwanted guests. Where you trying to go? All right, so fam. Definitely if you want to be in peace. I got one more thing to say, but let me walk over here. I'll be tripping. Pick up my feet. You know what it is? When I'm in the house, I be walking with my heels on. So I'm kind of used to walking on my toes a little bit. And when I come outside, I have on my sneakers. Because, I'm not about to be walking through the neighborhood with the heels on, so fam. They're going to really be looking at me like, who? Cinderella? There she is. What you doing? No. So fam. And I actually, if you did get a copy of my book, Hey Dad, I'm Okay, that's one of the affirmations that I actually put in there as you're growing and you're elevating. So fam, and you're walking around the house, change those shoes. How you walk around the house? How are you completing the tasks that you got to do? How you looking? How your energy? Some of us, we trying to get to the goal, and as we get into the goal, we putting all that rush energy into our work. We rushing. We over there comparing and contrasting. Get rid of that, soul fam. Walk at a nice breeze pace. Do things nice and slow. If you don't finish today, tomorrow always comes. Or something like that. So take your time. Trust yourself. Get rid of the baggage. Make room, make way. Restore. If you gotta get a session, get you a session, soul fam. There's a lot of times I'll have a conversation with one of my clients that might have been like watching my channel or however, they find me, and 100% of the time is, I'm glad I got this session. I'm happy we had this conversation. It's great to have these positive conversations with each other because we're more alike than you think, and it helps you kind of get to the root of things and have an outside perspective. When you in some stuff, even me, when I be getting into some stuff, let me see who I could call, because maybe I'm not looking at this right. When you in it, it's hard for you to really see the bigger picture. Okay. It's hard for you to see the bigger picture, so get you a session, soul fam. And let's talk about some things. Let's heal ourselves and be better. All right, and check out Amelia Online Academy for a free guide. There's a free guide available for you so you can see where it is in your life that you may need a shift, where it is in your life that you may need a little healing, and where it is in your life that's going to help you get to that 100% or at least 90. I don't even do 80%. You want to be operating at 80+%. You know how they teach us in school, a B is better, A and all that great stuff. That's how you want to be within yourself. You want to be operating at an A. I'm trying to get an A. That's how I was in school. If I didn't get an A, I was crying. I was crying. I was going to the teachers like, where's my A? You gave me a B plus. But you just want to have those hot standards for yourself either way. All right, so fam, Amelia Adair here. Oh, Amelia Adair here. Thanks for having this walk with me and talk with me. And I'm going to see you at the next one. Bye for now.